Indeed. What is this kit that shows up in loads of photographs? Yeah, when I'm like on a plane, I inevitably take like what's called a wheels up shot. It's a tradition Tara and I started, and now I send them to friends and family and other folk. But yes, you'll see this and inevitably my water bottle in seat back pockets and hanging from seats and stuff in front of me all the time. What is in here? Why do I have it? Where do I keep it when I'm not traveling? And maybe it can help you. Those are the questions that we're going to ask. That last sentence wasn't a question. This is my solve any kind of problem I have that I don't want to climb up into the overhead and pull down my big beige backpack sort of kit. Again, got it from Kara a long time ago, and I am grateful for it. It's perfect. As you can see, it is just clipped on, right? I have little tiny beaners on my bag that I can clip this on when I'm not using it, when I'm going through the airport. This carabiner always lives on here because when I'm getting ready to board out in the gate area, I'll unclip it there and I'll just kind of hang it from my belt. So once it's in the seat back with me, what do I have in here? Starting off very easy. I have on the very outside the things I need constantly. That's going to be audio and power, right? I hate how many aircraft power jacks are terrible. Meaning, you know, I've talked about this before. You plug it in, it falls out. You plug it in, it falls out. I just run into this constantly in the world. Having 3 prongs as an adapter, or even having a Euro adapter or something, will get you a little more purchase into the power jack. And neighbors around you, if I'm flying with someone, sometimes there's only 2 power jacks in between 3 seats. It's nice to be neighborly. And you can see I do much more with USB-C nowadays. So yeah, I can plug an A in if I have to, but double that USB-C life. My main power cord is always going to be, again, super easy grasp and access. This is all I touch 90% of the time on planes. What's inside the main pouch, however? Other things. Some stuff you could predict, others you might not. If your in-seat power isn't working, if your in-seat power is dead, if you just don't have a cord or something, if you can't find an outlet somewhere else, having a stick battery, not a bad thing. I would use this more if I were cooler. Yeah, a little Nintendo game controller. I have a NES emulator on my phone at all times, and I do play that retro gaming life. It goes well with a tiny tabletop stand for my phone. I have pens, I have paper to write little notes. I seldom need it. Sort of medical bathroom comforts as needed. I have a little bit of lip balm. Yes, I have a little bit of medicine if I'm in the sky, if I got a tummy ache, if I'm indigestion, something like that. I've talked about in my homeless care kits having these expandable wipes, having a single Band-Aid, a little bit of, you know, something to treat. If you get like a cut or a scratch and I'm bleeding, like I'll rip a hangnail because I'm an idiot and pick at my hangnail, and you're like, oh crap. Yeah, being able to address that just in the seat back without having to get up, dig through my main aid kit, I like that very much. Over on this side, we've got a little hidden pouch. This light, love the photon, absolutely. If you're not familiar with the adjustable photon, different levels of brightness, excellent to look around in my stuff. I do still keep backup headphones, like the old school plug-it-in headphones. I do still have, I did a video on this ages ago. I do have my little plug-in Bluetooth adapter if I'm watching the plane in-flight entertainment, but one of these two will get me through that. But most of the time now, I'm watching stuff on my phone. Again, that's what grown-ups do. I do also have eye drops if I'm dried out in there. And I should have a sleep mask. My sleep mask is missing, so I must have given it to someone on a recent flight. Got to restock that. But up here, this is what I was showing you, right? The little plug-it-in, gooseneck kind of light. I think this is a fun idea. If you're sitting next to me on a plane, even if you don't plan on reading a book, you could ask me for one. I'll give it to you. I found this to be very, very intensely bright. I might keep a little finger cot rolled over it or something, you know, kind of over it, even just a couple pieces of masking tape. We'll see. I'm still experimenting with this, but that, along with everything else you see here, generally gets me through most problems I could ever have. I've never had to... Actually, you know what? I have had to service something once. I got this at some kind of trade show, obviously, but I think I had a seat back like tray table that was wobbly and falling apart, and I actually fixed it with this guy in the flight. So nobody thought I was a terrorist trying to take the plane apart. What do you think? I mean, this is, again, a quick little nothing of a video because it's minimal. You don't want everything in the kitchen sink. You put that in your backpack that you have in the overhead bin. You put this in the seat pouch in front of you so you can make the few hours you got in your seat a little more entertaining. Do you think I missed anything? Do you think I added something that was particularly brilliant? Let me know in the comments down below. All right. Hope everybody got something out of this. Enjoy and stay safe out there.